Good evening and happy Tuesday. As always, I am here live for my free online class every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank you for joining. My name is Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Maine. Please let me know once you pop on that you are there so I can welcome you. And if you are watching the replay on YouTube, I hope you will comment so I know where you're watching from. I hope you all had a great day today. It was a fairly nice day here. It was very sunny. The sun was warm, but the air was a little cool. I think it got close to 70, maybe upper 60s today. But I'll take it. And I hope the weather was nice where you are. Hey, Linda, how are you? Thanks for joining. I want to thank you for joining me. Hope you're doing well. Are you ready for some paper crafting inspiration? I hope. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. So let me just double check. Good. I hope I inspire you tonight. I have a couple of really cute cards. Kind of like a springy summer kickoff, I think. I was going through the mini catalog and trying to see what I hadn't used yet. So that's how I decided what to do tonight. Okay. Everything looks good. You can see and hear me okay, Linda? It's good here. Okay, so just going to do a couple of reminders. Good, perfect. Thank you. So I'm just going to do a couple of reminders because I cannot believe that how fast this month is going. It's going so fast. It is the 24th today already. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Thank you for joining. Hey, June. How are you? Thank you for joining. We're just talking about how fast this month is going by. Yes, this week was a much better week. Thank God. I think for me, this week I've been doing I've been trying to clean out my craft room. Let me go back here for a second. For me, I'm trying to go through my craft room and pull things out, change things. I have so much stuff, and I'm just trying to figure out what I'm not using, what I can kind of adjust here in my craft room to make more room and package up things that I know I don't want any longer. I started selling some things online, gonna sell some more. So that's what I've been focusing on. But I think when I get caught up in that, it's very time consuming. And it's, you know, it's easily, you know, you can easily get distracted as you're trying to do that. So, but it's all good. I'm happy with it. I'm making progress, and that's all that matters. So, okay, so just a couple things real quick before we get started. I cannot believe, like I said, it's May 24th already. So our special in color joining bonus ends at the end of this month. So time is running out on this fantastic deal. I believe you when you join this month and you get this in color, let me show you everything you get. You get all of this. I believe it's close, it's over $90 in additional, I believe that's what I heard, over $90 in additional value to the starter kit, which the starter kit's always the best deal in the catalog. So if this is something that you are thinking about doing, or you just want to do it for a discount, or you just want to try it for 6 months, there's no obligation. If you just want to be a discount shopper, that's fine. And if you decide after 6 months you don't want to do that, that's fine too. So these are the items that you will get. You'll get all the new in color ink pads. You're going to get the new in color 6x6 paper pack. You're going to get a package of in color 8.5 by 11 cardstock, which has all the colors in it. And you're also going to get in color grid paper, which is beautiful. And in addition to the $125 worth of product of your choice for $99, and all with free shipping. So it's a really, really good deal. And if this is something that you want to do and take advantage of, just let me know. Okay, so as I was saying tonight, I started going through the mini catalog and seeing what I haven't used. And I decided that I was going to play with the Kite Delight set, which is on page 31 in the mini catalog. It's really, I can't believe that this catalog is going to end next month. So this catalog ends, let me look here. My catalog is always used up by the end. Let's see. It ends June 30th. So we have one more month of this catalog left. So I can't believe it, because I still have product in here that I haven't used. So, and we're also going to be getting the retirement list out of this this week. So anxious to see what that is. But I decided to play with this set. This set is a standalone set. No dies, no punches. Oh, excuse me. And this is what it looks like. And when I saw it in the catalog, I just thought it was very fun and whimsical. And, you know, you got a happy birthday, a friendship one, wishes for a carefree day. I mean, you can kind of make this many different occasions, which I like with my stamp sets. But I love kites, and my grandchildren love kites. I just thought this was really cute. So this is what I'm playing with tonight. It's a photopolymer stamp set, and we will get started. So I'm going to show you the first card. How are you doing, June? I hope you're doing well. Now, don't you just love these colors? Now, for this card, I stayed with the in color theme because I am having so much fun with the in colors. This is a really simple layout, not difficult at all. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So I am using Starry Sky for my base, and that's 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. I'm just gonna give that a crease. And the first thing we're going to do on this, and I think you can see this. Can you see this on the camera? Do you see the clouds on there? So we're going to go ahead and stamp tone on tone. So I'm going to bring in my Starry Sky. And I haven't picked a favorite yet, but this one I really like. I'm really liking this. Let me get my pad here. Okay, let's bring this back in so you can see it. So we're going to do tone on tone. And in this stamp set is a really cute little cloud stamp. So we're going to use tone on tone. And what I did here is I folded my card and I'm just going to kind of go off the paper a little bit. And I'm going to do it here. And I'm going to do it, let's see, here. And I'm going to do, let's see. And keep in mind, we have the center going in there. So some of this isn't going to be seen. And let's see. Let me check my middle piece. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm going to do one over here. I'll do that. Okay, so there's that. And then I used the DSP paper pack. Whoops. Oh my goodness, I got ink on me already. Hold on. And this is 1.5 by 4 1/4. And we're going to just stick this right over here. That's okay. The centerpiece is going to cover up most of that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and glue that down. Oh, glad you're doing well, June. Did you end up finding a car? I know you said you were car shopping a while back. Whoa. Okay. So we're just going to stick that kind of center across the middle. There. That looks good. Okay, and now I also used, let me get a wipey. I'm already getting ink on my fingers. I know buying a car right now, from what I'm hearing, can be challenging as far as what people have in stock. So I didn't know how you made out on that. All right, hang on. Let me find my... All right, I got my, oh, here it is. Right before I went live, I got my cleaner and I thought I left it in the kitchen, but it was right here. So I'm just going to clean that off before I get ink all over the place. Okay, and then I'm using Sweet Sorbet, and this is 4 1/4 by 3, and that's going to go like this. And then the white is 4 by 2 3/4, and that's going to go there. So we're going to put this aside, and we're going to do the stamping here. Okay. Oh, you're still looking for one. All right, so while I got the Starry Sky, we're going to put some clouds on here. So we're going to do one like right there, maybe right there. And we are also going to do, I'm going to make this a thank you card like I did the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down in the lower left-hand corner. Like that. Now, the thank you card, the thank you is from Flowing Flowers. I've used this quite a bit. It has happy birthday, thank you, just a note, I like you. I love this. Sending a card instead of a text. I love that set. All right. So that's enough of the starry sky on that one. Okay. So now we're going to do the kite tail. And this is really cute. Do you see that? And I'm going to do that in the Daffodil Delight. So the colors I'm using for this card are Starry Sky, Daffodil Delight, and Sweet Sorbet. So we're going to get out the Daffodil Delight, and we're going to do, guys see me here. Okay. So on this one, you can see I just kind of went all the way over there and kind of it angles, so it's pretty easy to do. So I'm just going to do like, let's see, we'll do there. Okay. And then we're going to do the kite in Sweet Sorbet, which I think is really pretty. Very, very pretty. And we have two kites in this set. We have a smaller one and then a bigger one. And we're going to use the smaller one with the flowers on it. Now, I am going to use a blending brush. Have you guys used a blending brush before? They come in a pack of 3. Let me see. Here's the package. You get 3 of them. And they're really fun to work with. I don't use them all the time, but it's a great option if you want to do a little bit of coloring, but not a lot. If you just want to do a touch of color. And on this, I used them in the flowers, and I'm going to show you how you do it. When you're using a blending brush, the trick to it is you need to stamp and then color it really fast. Okay. So that's the trick. So let's open this up. And we will get my brush ready. And they're double-ended. So we are going to do this. And do that. And what you do is you just use, it takes the ink that you're using and it shades it. And you do it while it's still fairly wet. So it's a nice way to do a little bit of coloring to just give it that extra touch. Okay. See how simple that was? And then all you do is wipe off your tip after to get the color off, and you're ready to go again with another color. So I'll show you. Can you see that up close? Can you guys see me close enough? Is that close enough? Let me. Yeah, is that better? So see how that just added a nice little touch to it? And then we're going to glue that down to the sweet sorbet. Isn't that pretty? Just center that. Oh, you've taken 3 to your mechanic and 2 of them, oh geez, 2 of them had issues. Oh my goodness. You do have to be really careful. And then we're going to pop this up on dimensionals. Just give it some dimension. That's what I did on this one. There. This is a very simple card. And we'll bring in yeah, what do you think? Isn't that bright and cheerful? All right, so let me clean up for card number 2. Now, I didn't put an inside on this one yet. Let me see. So it would be a 4 by 5 1/4 because I'm not really sure. It's a thank you card, so I don't know who I'm sending it to yet. But I'll just stick that in there to remind me I have to do the inside on this one. You like it? Oh, we got to put some embellishments. So on this one, I use these new matte decorative dots. They're the new in colors. They're really pretty. But we have lots of different. See how pretty these are? They come in all the in colors. Really pretty. So we could do some iridescent. Let's do some iridescent because I haven't used much of these basic jewels. Just to make it a little different. And I'm going to do little ones. So I'll put one there. And one down here. And we'll do one over there. What do you think? And the iridescence brings the colors out of the paper that you're using. Can you see that? And the other thing you could do is you could also put a ribbon. You could tie a ribbon here. I was going to do it, but I thought it would be too much. If you didn't want to do like any kind of rhinestones or something, you could also put a bow of the in color ribbon on there if you wanted to, or any kind of color ribbon. But that's number 1. Hi, Lori. Thank you for joining. This is the first time I started playing with this one, Lori. Very cute. It's very cute. So this one has more softer colors. And I got away from the in colors for a minute anyways. So this one, I'm using So Saffron. Same measurements, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I used Polished Pink. And this is, I believe, 3 3/4 by 5. So we can go ahead and glue that down. And this size just gives it a little bit more of a border. And now we're going to do some stamping. So let's put this aside. And the white is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is let me switch these colors around. So the palette that I'm using for this card is Gray Granite, Balmy Blue, So Saffron, and Polished Pink on this one. So we're going to start out with Polished Pink to do the same. So when I got a lot of stuff, kind of on the card, I like to do the sentiment on the bottom first and work my way up. And this one says, "Another year flies by. Happy birthday." Yeah, this is the first time I've tried this set. Perfect. Okay. And I'm getting ink all over my hands tonight. I'm a messy stamper, I guess, today. Some days I'm very messy, other days not so much. So you just never know. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to do a little bit of the clouds, and we're going to do that in Balmy Blue. Okay. So let's bring this up here. And you can see the card here. So I love the cloud stamp in this set. Make sure it's clean from last card. All right. So we're going to do the same. We're going to do it kind of the same way. We're going to come in with the Balmy Blue. Going to come in there. Maybe there. There. Let's see. Oop. And maybe there. Okay. I think that looks all right. Sometimes you just want to keep going and you don't want to stop. All right. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the tails in the Gray Granite. Okay. So on this one, so here's the tails. Let me make sure that's clean from last time. Now on this, I believe I stamped off. So we're going to do it. Stamp off. Now you don't have to, I just kind of wanted a lighter shading. Okay, and now we're going to stamp the kites, and I used both the big one and the small one. So we're going to use the polished pink is going to be the big one. And that's the stamp. And the small one we're going to do in So Saffron. So let me get the small one. You ladies still with me? Now, like I said, this is a standalone set, so there are no dies, but with these kind of stamps, they're very, you can fussy cut these out very, very quickly. Right. All right. So I'm just going to get my, cut this out. Ooh, almost. So we're going to cut this one first. And I just leave a little bit of a border. Very simple to fussy cut. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, June, thank you. Thought maybe I lost you ladies. There we go. And you don't have to leave a border. I just like to leave a little one. But see how quick and easy these kites cut out? There we go. Very simple. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop those up. With dimensionals. So I'm showing you one card not popped up and one card popped up. So let's bring in oh, here it is. Go ahead and glue this down. Again, another very simple card. Okay, so we're going to do this one like that. I just think these are so cute. And again, you could do the coloring with the, you could color these in with blends. You could color them in with colored pencils. You could use the blender pens. There's lots of different ways to do that. And then on this one, I used just regular bling on that. Let's see. Oh, you know what I'm going to use? We have, so these are new. These are the new opal rounds, and they are the in colors of this from this. So from last year. So you've got the pale papaya, the fresh freesia, the polished pink, the evening evergreen, and the soft succulent. So let's use that because that would be perfect on here. I haven't used these yet. So I am going to do, let's see, I'm going to do one here. Oh, these are really pretty. One there. And maybe we'll do one down here. These are really pretty. Can you see those up close? Aren't those pretty? I forgot I had these. I wasn't sure if I had ordered them. I saw somebody use them once, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get, and I did have them, so that's good. All right. So there's this one for tonight. And here's this one. What do you think? I think they're really cute. Just in time for summer. What do you think, ladies? Cute and simple. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope if you was thinking about getting this set, you might be inspired to do so. Again, I think there's lots of options with this set. You can do a lot of different occasions with it, and I think you'll have fun with it. Use the colors. I love to use color. So there's all different colors you can use, and have fun with it. All right, ladies, you're very welcome. Have a great rest of the week. And don't forget, next week is the last Tuesday of the month. So it's going to be mystery stamping. So I will post the first clue number 1 with your gather your supplies on Sunday. So be watching for that. And I hope you will join me next week for mystery stamping where you get to stamp this time. So have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye.